Hello, welcome to the show. I think I'm live. If so, let me know. If you can hear me, hello! Hit that like button. Good to see you. I'll check in with the chat box shortly. On the screen at the minute, you can see what very likely is the future for LPSN. Every price that it gets to, marked out with those important levels, the targets, the support, the resistance, those we'll see in future. Everything you could possibly want to know is included there. If you don't understand it, you can go here to the paid side of Discord, where there's now a Lisbon thread where I have done the accounting analysis, the fundamental analysis, the technical analysis, and we're shortly going to have the option insights all added together. Company's health, the value it represents to investors, little tips and tricks and lessons to help you manage your trade on LPSN, and this is insanely good. It's the best financial report that has ever been completed in the history of mankind. And just as a quick example, here's how I do financial reports.
We were allowed to win. This thing wants us to believe we can win.
Lisbon 30-minute time frame. You got to the hourly, you don't see anything because I hid every single piece of important data apart from that which is hidden, and you'll never guess where I've hidden it. Lisbon up 4.73%. GameStop up 6.32%. Let's get out of that 15-second time frame. Oh, look at that. It's doing exactly what TradeSpawn said it would do. Surprise, surprise. Not really. Strong momentum push at this stage. I exceeded that important horizontal. Came up to a crucial level of resistance. It's not yet managed to break through. 1 minute time frame. Well, you can't really argue with a TradeSpawn line, even if it's a vertical line. And I tell you, don't do them, they'll kill you. But bloody hell, I've got them all wrapped up. So this is important for a number of reasons. We've got this top side move that could potentially happen. That would be the full measured move from this tightening wedge, with price action has been in, putting in higher highs, higher lows, until such times as they became lower lows and lower highs, tightening then, downward sloping resistance, downward sloping support, but these two lines converging, the breakout coming before that convergence, and price measured moves express the totality of the liquidity from the prior formation would take it to 27 spot 40 something. Like a little bit of that. So that's what's going on over there, motherfuckers. What's going on in the chat? Yeah, that's the premium side of Discord. Bing bong, the cable is gone. Hello, Wakanya. It's only doing what I said it should do. Yeah, breaking into my house a bit. Some people. I was in the kitchen there. You probably could have guessed. That thread will make millions and millions of dollars. Ooh, aye. Ooh, aye. I mean, you see it like that, it's something else, isn't it? Boom, 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 boom. Lots of booms. What have I missed? An hour ago, something happened. What was it? What was it? I guess we'll never know because the replay alert button isn't doing anything. Hello, only BLSPB Black's Death. I'm not sure what your comment means. I've tried that before myself, Frozen Fears. I can tell you from the benefit of my experience that keyboards, especially on MacBook laptops, they're not a great place to keep tea, coffee, or hot chocolate. You guys and your volume spikes. Anyone had thought you only bought GameStop a month ago? Eh? The little baby GameStop investors. Still in your infancy, huh? Oh my god, there was so much volume, oh my god. You know most people are wrong. You know most people are stupid. They're also dead late. It's hardly anybody's right, early and smart. Hardly anybody. Antonio Salamand, you should be watching El Scocio. El Trotspot and El Scocio, so you should. Justin De Angelis, what about volume helps you understand anything? Considering most people are stupid, you know, so if the average IQ is 100, right? That's an average. It's an average. So because of the distribution of probabilities, most people are below 100, right? So most people are definitively stupid. And when you look at volume candles, that's most people. So bearing that in mind, and that's a fact. I mean, you'd have to prove me wrong on that before I took any comment on volume, other than those that I deliver when I am teaching people about volume, for me to take anything about volume seriously. A tree as big as a man's embrace springs from a tiny sprout. A tower, 9 stories high, begins with a heap of earth. A journey 1,000 leagues starts from where your feet stand or where your bum sits. Hi, JVD. My brother isn't doing that. You've been caught up by a bot, and you need to check that the person messaging you is indeed Rocky Outcrop. So the person who's messaging you clearly doesn't have Rocky Outcrop's name. You've misread it as scammers have taken advantage of your poor diligence. Don't take it personally. The fact that they want your money is probably a positive sign, but that's a scammer, not Rocky Outcrop. Rocky Outcrop doesn't do that. And that you would believe that means that you haven't any experience of Rocky Outcrop's character, nor mine, and you're instead not paying enough attention to the name you're reading there. If anybody ever messages you on Discord and their name is Rocky Outcrop, they're not messaging. Rocky Outcrop's not messaging you. Somebody's started trying to scam you, right? He's not messaging you. What makes you think that Rocky Outcrop would be messaging you? Is that not a little bit incongruous with everything you know about Rocky Outcrop? Yes, it is. And then, secondly, Rocky Outcrop doesn't need to spam people to join anything or do anything. So that's a very, very misunderstood take on things. So it'll never happen, that what you said there. It'll never happen. That you didn't get scammed, that's a very positive development. Congratulations, JVD. Congratulations, JVD. Everybody congratulate JVD in the chat box for not getting scammed. And celebrate this great exposition, which shows that if you're here right now, you'll now never get scammed by one of those nasty impersonators. Okay, celebrate that. Awesome news. Awesome. Whoa, yeah. And now, going forward in our lives, we'll include a rational thread through everything we do. We'll logically assess those important aspects and events that might cause us to doubt good people. And in future, we will communicate with that faith in those good characters, first and foremost in all of our communications. Let's celebrate all of that together. Alright. This chat box is leveling up big time. Congratulations. To join the Discord, you need to confirm it with a mobile phone number, which has cut out 99% of the spam. The people who do join and do all that are really desperate to scam you, so don't let them. They do it to every Discord in the world, and there are few, if any, with as high difficulty as getting through as others. It's not on Rocky to stop you getting DMs with Rocky's name, because you can get them from any Discord in the world. You join it, you can get someone's name, and you could set up a fake Rocky profile with the wrong name, or a fake Trace Bottom profile with the wrong name, and people who don't take care to read properly will get scammed. If you take simple steps to make sure you don't get scammed by clicking on the username, looking at the profile and seeing that it is indeed Rocky, which will be obvious because A, the profile will have been created years and years and years ago, not yesterday. Or any of the period in between years and years and years and years ago and yesterday. The name won't actually be Rocky Outcrop. And again, Rocky Outcrop will never message you. He's got chronic fatigue syndrome. He nearly died in a coma. He gets 2 hours of waking day and walking around time every day. He's classed as disabled. He has a Discord with thousands of people in it, and his only effective way of communicating is by doing it in groups to people in the public side where he's able to post with his name and nobody else is. So another way you can backwards verify things is by going at any message written by Rocky Outcrop, clicking on his name, and then clicking DMs. And you'll see you've not got any DMs from Rocky Outcrop because he doesn't send DMs. And so if you take these simple steps, you'll be safe. There's absolutely nothing else that can be done which wouldn't also compromise the quality of the experience for the user of the Discord. And if you see how when you do join, there's a post quota you need to make before you can search back in previous messages. There's another you need to make just slightly easier to achieve before you're able to upload your own pictures. And in the meantime, the only way then you can share your TA is by doing the call function and pulling through the premium bot, which puts your charts up there for you. It's super easy to do once you get a hang of it. And there's plenty of people on there who'll give you instructions on how to do that, including the mods. So it's a really excellent resource, as you just saw. And of course I care about people not being scammed, hence this conversation. But like all things, there's a risk. Crossing the road, getting out of bed, going to the toilet, feeding your cat, flying a fighter jet, or far more fucking dangerous, trading on the markets with your money. So you're going to have to take due care in all things. And unfortunately, I can't be there to, control that fighter jet or feed your cat for you or push the pedestrian crossing button. Likewise. No worries, you don't need to assume. I used the comment as a positive way to inject a memorable lesson on how not to get scanned for everybody. So we're also going to celebrate that JVD gave us that opportunity. Thank you very much, sir. This is a super positive stream, guys. This is really positive. I hope you've hit the like button. I hope you have the like button. There's no other YouTube stream like it. And you report it as well. There's also a spam room where you can do that. You can report these spam bastards. You can report them. You could share the message they sent you if you want. None of that's important, really, because it's always the same crap. Some Nigerian prince somewhere. What you really want to be doing is taking that user ID, which you get from clicking the ellipsis in the top right. When you click on the person sending you the message, it opens their profile. And then in the top right on the mobile, also on desktop, gets this little ellipsis, which is 3 dots. You click that, and it'll go down and select the user ID. And you can take a screenshot of that, or you can copy it, and you can post it in the spam channel, and the mods immediately ban that person. The thing is with these things that often as soon as they get verified and they see the new users, and it's not just new users, it's everyone they could possibly find, what they'll do is they'll leave the Discord so that they can't be banned. I mean, they can be banned from coming back, but it doesn't stop them having existed in the past. Only BLSP Black Death, $5. Well, oh, goodness gracious me, amazing. Well, I mean, at which point today are the FTDs hedged, and when is the slamming starting again? I would say 24 spot 77, but I hope it will go at 30s. At what point today are FTDs hedged? The FTDs aren't hedged. The terminology you're using there is not correct. What they do is, maybe what you're talking about is the collateral provision that's required when they go through the threshold on T+4. And what they need to do is they need to do it in the morning before market opens. So it's like before 2:30 UK time, before market open time, market time, and that was when it needed to be done. If you're probably aware though from watching Trace Spotting, because I'm the only one who knows about it, I checked this. I checked. I'm the only one who knows about this. I went into the big book of people who know shit and I looked up kiting FTDs, and I'm the only one who knows about it. So there you go. I'm also the only one who's ever talked about it on YouTube, probably. Amazing that it happens. Amazing that stuff happens. My goodness gracious me. Anyway, so they can ameliorate the impact of those FTDs anytime they want to. If they're not doing so, and they're doing it in any fashion that creates a recognizable pattern, that'll be to manipulate people. And so when you're most convicted, when you've got most conviction in that cycle, they'll pull the rug on it and use it against you. So I wouldn't put too much faith in it as something that you can use. If instead you're looking at it as a self-fulfilling prophecy that pumps price by dragging in unsuspecting market participants, then you're talking about the price moving to the top side and it happened at some date, and perhaps you're asking because you yourself got option contracts and you're looking for, you know, the right expiry or the right strike price in order to take advantage of these moves. And in which case, if that is the case, there is nothing we can do about the x-axis there. All we can really do is what I've already done. And this was the first spike. We're going through a new phase in price from this down period now, which is likely a topside move. And you're looking for that test of 27.44 before Friday, end of the week, at Friday before the week time, end of the week time. Let's call it Thursday afternoon. Let's go to regular hours and see when it actually is, Spotter. How about that, Mr. Spotter? Well, it's Friday at 5:30. Oh, Friday, a couple hours into market opening. That's when we might see that. Feel free to elaborate on your question there, though, sir. Good Life, $11 just to say thanks. Oh my goodness gracious me. It's a good life. Did it in the chat box, and he's sending me stickers with $11. I mean, at which point today are the FTDs hedged? Yeah, so they don't hedge the FTDs. They provide collateral. They have to do it pre-market T4. So, well, I think that's what you're getting at. We're going to use the word hedge. But if you're just saying hedged as in kited, they do it whenever they feel like it. And if you're saying it because you're talking about the cycle and whatnot, it's T plus 35 or T plus 35 plus 3 or T plus 35 plus 4. It's wrong. It's all wrong. But if it was any of those things and you're talking about a forced market buy-in, You have to do it during market hours on the closing day of that cycle. So it'll be at market hours. And if for some reason it's true that they've been forced through their own incompetence to go that full 38, 39 calendar days or whatever the hell it is in Planet Zog, then they'll wait a couple of extra hours, won't they, till the end of the day. Let's follow through with that rational thread again. Let's go back to that rational thread. So they've been made to wait 38, 39. Let's just call it 39, because I think that's the longest one. Somebody did say 35 plus T35 plus 7 once. But, you know, at this point, right, it's so bonkers. But let's call it 39 days. They'd probably wait until the last hour of that 38th day at close, and then hit it. And then slap at that ask. Mr. Black Death. Feel free to elaborate though, and I'll get to it. Voice accounts et al. Up for grabs. Damn right, JVD. They'll be sending voice messages from Rocky next. How redonkulous. Hi. I know that I have thousands of people to speak to, and I've only 2 hours a day to do it. Plus, I have to live my entire life in those 2 hours. But I decided to send you, who we've never spoken before, this personalized voice message of this amazing investment opportunity. Feckers. He who knows man is clever. He who knows himself has insight. He who conquers man has force. He who conquers himself is truly strong. What came we saw we conquered, Tracepotting. Now we're in charge. I know you're not saying there was a voice message. I was speaking in a hypothetical future, JVD. JVD, you and me are going to have so many fun interactions. I know it. You and me, buddy. Eric! 9.99 super chat for super stream. Open some new positions thanks to this channel. GME 22 spot 60. Lipson at 54 cents. You're going to be so rich, Eric. Looking forward to spotting more trades in future. Bing bong, the price is wrong. Eric, my friend. That's very generous of you, sir. Eric, Black Death, and whoever the Good Life, and Good Life, not whoever's Good Life. Oh my god, the Good Life's the best life. And whoever it was an hour ago who donated, but my Streamlabs won't tell me who or what happened. Thank you so much. It's really appreciated. It's brilliant. Woo! It is a super stream too. Everybody else be like those people, or who knows? Maybe Tracepot will just disappear and start eating some chicken. I got some peri chicken and it's waiting for me, and it's like, Tracepot, I'm speaking to your other senses, your smell senses. Come here and eat me. And I cannot ignore it. It's speaking very loudly in its smell sense. In English, he can't be used in a gender neutral way and rolls off the tongue nicely. It can be. Yes, in English it can be. It can be if you're not speaking about somebody specifically, you know. If you're not speaking about somebody specifically, then yes, you can use it that way. Mankind and whatnot, it's a derivative, isn't it? Mankind, you want to be trading underlying though. The world is a sacred vessel, says you. Says you. Which must not be tampered with or grabbed after. Yo. What? I'm doing both of those things. To tamper with it is to spoil it. I'm making it better. And to grasp with it is to lose it. I got it. The whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world. Tracepotting's hands. Okay, that's 2 songs. So everybody in the chat box owes me an album's worth. So I think it's $11.99 the last time I saw that. So that means 2 songs, 1 album. Is that enough? Maybe I'll give you a couple more. But a couple more by the end of the day. There goes all the viewers immediately tune out. Oh my god! Hit a like button. Today was the students' last days. My god, you have to give students work until the 27th of June. My god, the students must be really, really thick that you have to teach them that much over the summer holidays. Is that correct, Katie? Are these really thick students? Oh my god. I hope you guys, you see, I say that, but you guys are in here on 27th. Like, I'm teaching you, isn't it? It's, oh my god, what does that mean if I put it all together? What does that mean? And you guys are the teachers and everything. What does that mean? Oh my god, the meta is sad. The meta is sad. I teach the thickness. Alright, Katie. Alrighty. Putting a little bit of that into the world. Mixing it up a bit. Having an impact. Well look, the Discord thing's across of the ticker price. Across of the ticker price. You poor people. Let me move that for you. Where do you want it? Where do you want it, boss? Boss man. That looks like it's over everything. It does, because it is. It is. No, it ain't. It just looks like it. Haha, funny. Top 8. Top 8. Alright, top 8. From True View. True View says top 8. Badman Majama's getting 5 lucky people membership gifts. Him Duncan. John Biscuits. Love John Biscuits, so we do here. Oh, John Biscuits on John Cakes. John Cakey Biscuits. Agustin de la Torre. Mucho bienvenidos. Caballeros. Ahora estoy juntos. Thank you very much there, BMJ. Him Duncan, John Biscuits, Agustin de la Torre, the Pensive Seekers. You guys are so lucky. Thank BMJ. He got you a membership there. Anybody who ever does that, you gotta thank him. TRB money, thank you. He made that money! Woohoo! Another celebration in the chat box. He made that money. We gotta thank him. And he made that money and then he spent it on membership gifts for you guys and he gave me a $5, so he did. You guys, that's really, really generous of him. You gotta thank him for that. You gotta thank him for that. True View, top 8. I got it, top 8. There, it's top 8 now. Top 8 again. Ha, look, I've done it all wrong. Spotter. You've done it wrong. Yes, peace. Peace. I want peace. I want peas and chips and fish. Traceborn, are you suggesting that Rocky and I have been DMing and I am currently engaged is not the real Rocky? How dare you? Ha 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 ha. Yes, Rocky. He's, what's it called? Polygamy or something. He's got, at this point, he's got hundreds and hundreds of wives across planet Earth and further afield. And they all somehow have ended up paying him crazy. And another 5 gifts, that'll be because the other people didn't thank him. The other bad non-thankers, which include Him Duncan. Get back to your computer, Him Duncan, and thank Badman Majama. He got you membership gifts. You have to thank people who get you membership gifts. You know, John Biscuits, you got one. You have to thank these people. You have to, because they get the membership gifts. Think about renewing it. 136 people didn't renew this month, which is a record. We're breaking records here on Tradespotting. Augustine, get back to your computer quickly and thank Badman Majama. The Pensive Seeker, quickly get back to your computer and thank Badman Majama. How's that 5? Am I bad at counting? 1, 2, 3. That's 4. That's only 4. What's going on that I can't see everyone else getting it? That's only 4. Who else got one? Oh my god, Luke Spears did it as well. Oh my god, everyone's doing it. Oh my god. Luke Spears gifted 5 members as well. Who else has just been given one? S&J Management, you've had plenty of these now, pal. You've had plenty of these now, pal. Oh my god, you better be thanking him. Exhale, yourself. You're back. Think about renewing, buddy. Dean Mutter. I'm often called Mr. Dean Mutter as well. We be mutant brothers out here, Dean. The Turtle Pig. I love Turtle Pigs. And Vash Sin. At least they got 5 that time, Badman Jama. At least YouTube can actually count to 5 now. Congratulations, you guys. Are you invested in the stocks that are marked red? No, it's just a watch list that I've added shit to over a period of time. And then I don't like changing the watch list all the time, because, like, can't be bothered. Some of them are completely rammed with the nonsense you guys ask about. So, most of these, no. What are they anyway at the minute? Monster! Maybe. Oatley! Maybe. Any! Maybe. Surge! Maybe. ChargePoint! Maybe. Bitcoin! Yeah. Yeah. Ethereum! No, but it's useful for looking at other things. Cody, I'm still in that. Yeah, I'll still be in this. I'll still be in this, yo. Hey. Right, VIX, no, but it's really useful. SPX, no, I got that there for doing the old analyses, which would then be used for index futures trading when I'm not streaming. A lot of people ask about AMC, and if you're doing GameStop, like, you gotta have AMC on, Ken. Because if it moves beforehand, then you're gonna want to know, aren't you? You're gonna want to know. Nvidia, it's what drives SPY, and I've got this one up because it's a different exchange, and I don't like giving away my amazing TA on Nvidia to be copied by people who are like, I like it when I see them get it wrong, which they often do because they believe in weird ass shit with regarding Nvidia, and I like them doing that. I like them seeing, like them being mocked and ridiculed by their own communities, and yeah, I love seeing that. So I don't change that. This thing, yeah, I own a lot of this thing. Maybe, who knows? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Yay. 6.42%. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we love a trade spotting show. We love a trade spotting show. Can't get enough of these trade spotting shows. Can we have some more trade spotting shows, please? Did people thank Luke Spears? SJ, you got it. Dixie, Dean, Mutter, Torres for fasting. I hope you use the thank Batman Pajama. That's 10 he's got now. Luke Spears, Jesus Rod. Jesus Rod, what the? Oh my, Jesus Rod. Rock Pockets. Daniel Holcomb. Welcome, Daniel. Welcome. John Jim. Eh? And Manpreet K. Welcome so much. If you're first time being a member and you've got a membership gift, then Japers, Crapers, say thanks. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. You've got access to extra special content now. More coming this week too, you lucky sods. Lucky sods, more coming this week too, you lucky sods, you. Luke Spears, eh? What a hero he is. Bloody hell, what a hero. Again, and thank people. Oh, Black Death, you're back with 20. With 20 blabs. We've got the Europeans in today. And they're bloody generous, so they are. Bloody generous because they're about to win the war, so they are. It's a true story that I said it would happen in 2024. I have a video about the war in Russia. It's not in Russia. It's in Ukraine. I've got a war about that one. When it'll finish. And it's going to finish when I said it would. Because I'm so good at this shit. It's going to finish when I said it would. For the reasons I said it would. In 2023. You know, I could do... I mean, what can he not do? What can he not do? I also made a video about the situation in the Middle East. In which I said... Other people who make videos about this are exploitative bastards. They don't know what they're talking about, which makes it even worse, and they're all going to hell. Any brownie points they earned, they're going to get up there in pearly gates, and Peter's going to be like, you're a sod, and you're not getting in. Jeff Casey gifted 5 members. Oh, wait, I'm going to have to read his... First, thank you. You're welcome, my friend. Following Richard Newton's theory and Biggie's theory, combined with your very appreciated input, I tested it so far, and it predicted little outbreak Tuesday and today. Nice fucking shit, man. Fucking nice shit. Here, you're combining great minds and then adding your own value to that sum of those great minds. That's brilliant work. Everybody be like Black Death. He's very smart. He's smart, man. No one's going to stop us. No one's going to stop us with this kind of commitment. Flippin' heck. And it was with a generous donation. I love you. Black Death. I love the Black Death. Holy shit, by the way. This has been a great day already. Jeff Casey, 5 membership gifts. Hey, it's Kim. We love you, Kim. Gabriel. It's Gabriel. Do you hear that song? If I was called Gabriel, I'd listen to it every fucking day. It's fucking brilliant. And, great. Welcome, Gabriel. I was growing up, I played football. I played yon football, footy ball. Even got a game for the old national team. It's underage, obviously, not professional. Well, it was like, but it wasn't the right age for the national team, Ken. And best football player I actually ever saw in real life was him, Gabriel. He was incredible. Guy's fucking machine, absolute machine. He also got me my first job when I was 12 in a bar. It was brilliant. And then he also showed me that you could just clock in twice because, you know, you just say, I forgot my card, and the guy would give you another one. He wouldn't give you loads, mind you, because, you know, at some point he'd figure it out. So I was 12 and he was making me pick up broken bottles. So I thought, fuck it, you know. At night, after the bar had closed and that. broken. It wasn't a great job. It wasn't the best job. Not the best job I ever had. Not the most fun. And you know, you need to work out like, well, if this is the amount of glass broken, how many bottles do I think that is roughly? You also had to put the other bottles from the bin back into the crates they came in to make sure that like the same amount of bottles in the bin were the ones in the crates. He was very good at keeping an eye on his costs, this guy. Very good when it came to the broken bottles. Ironically, he had no idea that me and Gabriel were clocking in twice every night. You know? Fucking shit's messed up. This world's a dangerous place. Broken bottles and shit. Jeff Casey, 5 TradeSpot memberships. Here's Kim, Gabriel, JJ Star, Carnivore, and Moons. Oh my god, you good people. You good, great people. You're now betrothed to Jeff Casey. So anybody else asks you? Sorry. I'm already promised to Jeff Casey is the answer. And now it's, thank you very much, sir. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Checking in with him, making sure he's good. You know, you guys are friends now. This is community one. Eric 499 with the hype badge. Oh my god, it gets better and better. It gets better and better. Oh my god. I think I'm going to wet myself a little bit if this keeps happening. Bloody hell. And what came under that is because what could possibly follow this? Jamie, I'm too smart to buy Taco Cat. Sorry, I'm late, Doomslayer. Reporting for duty. Moon Owl! Welcome, Moon Owl. It's great to see you. Don't be late again. What a frickin' tardiness. Though I suspect you're just out of your bed. My Q is average 4 times, divided by 2. Merrick, very few people will be able to work that out. What's the average times 4? In the first instance. In first instance. Sarah with the amazing quotes in the chat box. We've got 2 IQs, Merrick. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna get me 2 IQs when I get enough money. Penguins was the funniest part of the meme. Penguins were pretty funny. Hey, the price action, you mean? Price action was the funniest part of the meme. Penguins price action. It's all synonymous in the Lipspin land. Quadruple 1 from Mr. David Stevens. Traceman, it would be nice if all the lurking fannies and unfannied and then hit the like button. We're at 250 shares. Yeah, that's true. I've been looking in the chat box now. My test of your own awareness, diligence, and competence now, and I have to say that every single one of you has failed. Every single one of you has let me down today. Every single one of you, apart from the people who donated, who escape judgment. They escape judgment because I'm in love with them now. Because my love language is money, hence I'm a trader, and all my family and friends love me in their own way. I appreciate that they do that, but the way I deliver that value back is in helping them make shitloads of money, and it's very empowering. We all end up in a really intense relationship, and their partners get jealous. I don't give a shit because, like I say, loads of money, and you know, it's just a cycle of that, right? So expect similar for yourselves. And also, those people, those generous people, those wonderful people, they're not judged. But if you're not a member, I judge you, obviously. Obviously, I judge you as stupid. And then nice and friendly and loads of contributing. And there's a couple of people like Matt Sklar I saw there, and Marcus, who I chat to from Sweden. And I think to myself, maybe they've just got membership gifts turned off, and they also themselves, you know, focus on being members of like the Discord on the paid side, and don't want, and you know, they've got economies and whatnot, and that's all cool. And I also know them to be cool people. But it doesn't mean that you can escape this ultimate judgment that members in particular, you're very, very much judged. I got 270 people watching, which is 100 plus people from when I started, which is amazing. I don't know why that is. It's amazing. Maybe this is actually really entertaining, this bit. I hope it is. Hit the like button. Yeah, so all the members, I'm judging you right now. Every single one of you still have failed. You're still failing, even though I gave you a tip at the start and started talking for ages so that one of you could pass, so that I could celebrate one of you passing the test. None of you have utilized, not a single one of you have utilized the new members emojis. Not a single one of you. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Maybe there's something wrong with you. You asked for it. You asked over and over again for a clip it emoji. You asked ages and ages and ages to bring back the fanny emoji. And not only did I bring them back, I brought them back in incredible glory. Look at that clip it emoji. Look at the muted emoji. Look at that fire and money on fire. Look at that live person emoji. Oh my god. Have you seen this? Those are quality emojis, aren't they? You try and do that in 48 by 48 pixels. Is there anything this man can't do? No, I exceed all expectations. Now look at that glorious celebration of emojis in the chat box. You guys are amazing. That is absolutely fantastic. Congratulations. Get it right in there. Slam, look at, there's the money magnet. Holy shit, is that a trade spot in line? Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Look at the huge fanny emoji. Have you seen a better emoji on YouTube? No, you've not. I mean, clip it. Look how good that emoji is. Just clicking that is worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Seeing that is worth thousands and thousands more. And being there, part of the first use, being here, the first to experience that art, because that's what it is. That is a priceless experience. People would queue for hours to see that. In Britain, they'd queue for hours anyway. They goddamn love their queues. I don't know what it is. Edinburgh's called the Harry Potter city sometimes now by people new to planet Earth or something. And they arrive, and outside this particular street where Harry Potter was born or whatever, right, where he had his first snog, right, where he first put on lipstick. Yeah, he loves lipstick, so he does. Harry Potter pure loves lipstick. He loves it. He smudges it all over his face, and then he wipes it off badly, so that, you know, and then he goes out and gets drunk, and he does it in a blonde wig. It's Harry Potter all. Anyway, here in Harry Potter City, outside these attractions, they've got like those stupid, you know, those stupid like walk through this corridor I've made for you thing, so that you go in a snake shaped fashion, and it takes up less space because people are too stupid to even queue on their own. They've got these outside, all of them, and people walk through them even though there's nobody in them, and you could just walk in the door. They walk through them, and I watched yesterday. And I must have seen about 100 people do this, and I'm not sure why, because they didn't even see other people doing it. It's not like the crabs in a bucket thing. They just did it themselves. And it's like this weird unthinking thing. And I'm wondering to myself, is this because people think British people love queues so much that they're conforming to some weird etiquette even when it isn't necessary? Or are these British people visiting Edinburgh just actually here for the queues and they're not interested in the attractions? And that's what it's like. So if you ever go to Disneyland, or, you know, what's the other one? Right, you ever go to these places, right? Now you should, because they're well good fun. But you don't have to remember the names, because who cares? But if you ever go to these places and there's British people in the queue, just skip them, because they're only there for the queue, and they'll appreciate it. They'll thank you for it, right? So shout it down the line, is there any British people here? And if anyone turns around and goes, yay, woo, or you see any of those fucking Union Jack hats or anything, just go in front of them, right? For a start, they love it. They absolutely love it when it happens. You'll get to the stuff faster, and you'll actually add to their experience. They'll come home from their holiday and write TripAdvisor reviews about it. It was amazing. The queues were amazing. I went on this one thing, and the queue was like 2 hours long. It was all up steps, and I had to do it in the middle of the day, in 50 degrees centigrade. They'll say it in centigrade. It was brilliant. They'll love it. Oh my god, the emoji use was pretty quick there. Look at that one, eh? Oh my god, you're going to get so much out of that. There's even a school one. There's even a course one. Oh my god, how does he get time to do these things? How does Spotter get time to... A lot of people tuning in now haven't seen this. Look at this. Is the reason you should be on the paid side of Discord as well as the free side as well as the paid side. I mean, you get both at the same place. www.discord.rockyoutcrop. Check it out. This is it. It's amazing. This is the last time you're going to get to see it today. It's so good. LPSN, paid side Discord thread. Check it out. No joke. Check it out. Oh, I have to tell you what's in it. The accounting analysis, world-class accounting analysis, fundamental analysis. Yes, it's true. Nobody's better at than I. I'm only able to dismiss it so easily when it comes to day trading or giving financial take on how I would handle any given. You nearly got me, Gary. You nearly got me there. Giving a financial take on how I'd look at any given chart and so on. It's because I'm the best in the world at it, right? I'm the best in the world at it. I wouldn't try and say that, like, you know, darts is a bit crap. I wouldn't try to say that, like, Yeah, I wouldn't give you advice on how to drive a Formula One car. I wouldn't, because I'm not the world's best Formula One car driver. I am one of the world's best drivers, mind you. Well, I'm so fucking good at driving, but I'm not actually experienced in a Formula One car, so I wouldn't be able to give you, a dismissive take on that car or any of those types of cars, right? Or any of those types of cars. But when it comes to fundamental analysis, nobody does it like TracePoint. And I did it in incredible detail and with amazing insights that literally no other human being could do because they don't have my experience or my education. And I, of course, the technical analysis, oh my god, and then insights into the options chain, oh my god, all of that in here. And you go on down, it's got everything, right? It's got everything. It's got everything, right? It's got everything. Just as an example, right? I'll give you the last post, right? Which is the value analysis and a comparison with industry peers. Right, we do the price to earnings ratio and show that the negative PE ratio indicates negative earnings, right? Surprise, you're like, huh, surprise, I can follow along so far. I'm following along so far, I understand so far. Right, you better, because that was literally basic comprehension. Unlike its peers, CRM and hubs, which have a high PE ratio of 130 and 180, Zen also has a negative PE ratio. So that's interesting, comparative analysis there. Price to book ratio, what the fuck is that, says you? It's there. What is the enterprise value in relation to the EBITDA? Oh my god, he did it in relation to... Oh my god, is this man a professional? Yeah, I had to do these already. I had to do these in real life. I had to do these in real life. Loads and loads of these. Earnings per share, well, you're going to need to know that. Discounted cash flow analysis. How the fucking hell does he do that? How does he do a discounted cash flow analysis? Well, due to the current transition, future cash flows are ambiguous. So the traditional method, it's not possible. What you would do, limited utility there because it's ambiguous. So instead, I conducted a discounted cash flow analysis using historical data. And I used the trends that we've seen over the last few years to predict future cash flows. How the fuck does somebody do that? Well, first you calculate the historical CAGR to estimate the future revenues over the next 10 years. Then you use the historical future cash flows, right? Historical future cash flows. How do you do that? Well, you go back and you get them to revenue ratio. And then I estimated the future cash flows and discounted them to present value using an assumed weighted average cost of capital. What do these words mean? Well, it's explained below. And I also took the terminal value, calculated that with perpetuity growth rate, and it was also discounted there in order to get the present values of those projected future cash flows and the terminal value to get the total enterprise value, and then I subtracted the net debt to give you the actual equity value. Right? What's that mean? You don't actually need to know. Other than to say there's a little bit of improvement needed. Look at this. My god, you've never seen a better financial analysis table. Have you? Does anyone else even bother doing this? No, they don't, because they're not as good as me and they don't know shit. Now, some people know something. They must do.
We were allowed to win. This thing wants us to believe we can win.
Let's just take a moment to celebrate how amazing that is using the new emojis. Oh god, 40 people pissed off. Wow, they're idiots. Those 40 people better have hit the like button. If that, they better have. Did I study business at university? Yes, along with economic history. Does the hourly not look like a bull flag floaming at the moment? Does it not? Haha. Asking me in that, does it not? Doesn't it? Oi, Spotter, doesn't it? TVDA, you and me, man. I swear to God, it's going to be really brilliant. We're going to have the best conversations. I know it. If we were sitting across the table for each other, having cocktails, because that's what we'd be doing, right? Because it's fun. And, there might be shit all else to talk about. So we'd have to get cocktails, some sort of talking point. And then, I know the best places. I know the best places. And all the best shortcuts in my part of town, too. Man, we'd have the best chats. Also, I can tell if we were looking across the table staring at each other over the rim of our old fashions or, whatever you're having, probably some fruity pineapple thing, then we would fall madly in love, we'd fall madly in love. Especially if we were talking about money. I love talking about money, and I have no shame in it. In fact, I revel in it. In fact, I made it my job. And it forms the centerpiece of most of my relationships. It's amazing. Eric, I love you, mate. What are some of the crucial levels after $26 in GameStop? $27 and change. 31. I should get up the charts. There's Rocky Outcrop. He's a goddamn genius. Rocky, did you see my financial tables? I'm going to show them again for Rocky. It's on the LPSN paid thread. Look at it, Rocky. This is it here. Look how good it is. Other people can just shut up and watch it again. Look how good it is, Rocky. You've seen this thread, maybe, Rocky. I made it. It's amazing. Good morning, traders. How are we all today? Are you an effective team?
We were allowed to win. This thing wants us to believe we can win.
It's so good. I might cry. I'm gonna cry. What about you guys? You're all in floods of tears. JVD's at this point in a complete puddle. He's in a puddle. Eric, you want to know the next levels on GameStop that are interesting? The interesting levels on the GameStop. Eric asking about horizontal levels. It's so refreshing. Well, the next level really to aim for is the measured move in this target, which is confluent with other importing areas at 27.42. Subsequent to that, you're looking at this as a recovery, yo. Anything beyond that would be significant because this is a measure of liquidity from the formation it came from. Yeah. What? Yeah. Really? Right, so back above 27 spot 47, the whole challenge is defeating the historical support and resistance and the important Fibonacci levels over here on the left. So 27.47 or something, and then the next important level is 28.72, but we'll call it 28.69 because, and then you're looking at 30 spot 50, right? 30 spot 50 is super interesting. It's super interesting because no, that was something I was doing. That was work. Hard work from your boy trade spotter at the cold face of the markets. Let me get it up here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're getting the data. I love it when this data comes through. Love it. My life is a spinning wheel, and it's the best one. It's live person. Anyway, GameStop here. GameStop, eh? Oh my god, look at that. 128. Oh my god, again, guys, again. These people aren't actually, if you're new to the, right, if you're not new, maybe, say that, right, but there's people who've been here for like 3 years who still don't, right, okay. So, how do I frame this in a positive way? There's loads of fucking idiots in the world. Everywhere you go, there's a fucking idiot less than 6 meters from you. You'll never escape them. There's nothing you can do, and it's going to be even worse for your kids. But I've got all these videos, and I keep them. They're up there. You can watch them later. And you could maybe escape. Your children, I'm not so sure about. Their children, fucking no way you're going to be able to control that. So, yeah. Thank God for trade spotting, because otherwise, that'd be it, right? We'd have passed the point of no return in the stupidity wave, which is overcoming country by country. So up here, these are not actually people thinking the price is getting there, or else they're completely bonkers and they're completely bonkers, full stop, right? What they're actually trying to do is capture the volatility in price, because like those contracts will go up more when the implied volatility rises. And they're hoping they can sell them to somebody. What they don't realize is there's nowhere near the same liquidity for selling that as there is buying it, because Doom da doom 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 da doom doom. There aren't as many people there aren't as many stupid people on that side of the spectrum who want to, at the period where they're clearly not going to make it, 3 weeks from expiry would be already that, but here we are 1 week into it, coming up on Thursday, it's happening tomorrow, oh my god. These people aren't going to be able to sell those, because there's not enough stupid people out there to buy them. So that's not going to be very good. There's not going to be the liquidity to drop those contracts into. Obviously, right? Everybody who's got a brain cell to rub against their whatever, right? Rub it against your bum bum for all I care. Take your brain cell and rub it against your bum bum. Everybody knows that's not happening, right? And as everyone knows why that's not happening too. Highest interest strike, $20. Well, that's not changed much. Put to call ratio. That's not bullish. Oh my god. So the put to call ratio is not bullish because there's so many people longer than there are short to close out that open interest. There isn't the people to do it to without causing an impact on the price of those contracts. You need to watch the trade spotting video, the 7 top mistakes people make with option trading, right? You need to watch that video, all these people, and everybody who's watching in chat box, right? You have to watch that video. It's the 7 top mistakes made by option traders. Not the 7 top mistakes made by option traders as devised by some fucking, like, by ChatGPT, or, because I saw this guy make this video once and I decided to copy him because trade spotting is so emphatic, but because he's got an accent, I think I'll have a broader addressable market. No, it's by me, who saw people make these mistakes for years, and then was like, wow, they're making all these mistakes. They're making hundreds of mistakes, but of them, they make these 5 all the time. So I'll make a video on these 5 mistakes. And then I was like, well, I can't actually make it 5 because everyone's so fucking stupid. There's 7 mistakes they're making. Even though I'm trying to make it concise for the intelligent people who watch me off their own volition without needing to be reminded constantly. Because he's so goddamn entertaining and educational. He's a goddamn gift to our generation. And the next one, but the one after that's fucked. Those smart people, they don't need to be told. They've already seen that video. But if you've not seen it, what's wrong with you? Maybe there's something wrong with your brain. You've been given a membership gift, then you'll probably be able to watch it. I could even make it available for everybody on the Fiend membership tier if you like. Yeah, I'll do that after today's stream. I'll make it available for everyone on the Fiend membership tier. Everyone. And I'll make it available on the paid side of Rocky Out of Corrupt's Discord for free. There's another bonus. So if you're thinking of becoming a member and you're like, but well, I don't know, I also want the Discord. Then go for the Discord, duh. It's easy decision, duh. You dum-dum. And yeah, don't be a dum-dum. Right, so there's not the liquidity to sell this shit to, right, without causing an impact on the price. And you should watch that video on how to not be a dum-dum when you're trading options. So yeah, like you can see there, right, there's 3 times as many nearly, right, which is also what that ratio says if you can't do maths, whatever. I don't really care what you call it, as long as you like look at that number and aren't a dum-dum, right? And if you can't do that and you can look at these 2 numbers, and truly then you're not a dum-dum, right? You don't have to do the math, right? This number is bigger than this number. You can do that bit of it. Anyway, watch that video. Look, so the next number's 35 after 30 spot 5. 30 is gosh damn pardon, yo. It's gosh damn pardon, yo, because it's the highest open interest strike. Apart from this one where the dum-dums all live. It's the highest one. It's the highest one, right? So when price gets beyond there, a significant number of those people are going to sell, right? Because there's 27,000 contracts, and each one of them's got 100 shares in it. And if you live on Planet Zog, maybe you think they're all going to exercise because they've got that kind of liquidity. I want to visit Planet Zog. I love money. I'm going to Planet Zog. Fuck this. I'm going to Planet Zog. Guys, I'm out. I'm off. I'm going to catch my flight. Planet Zog. Anyway, they love money there. They'd love me. I'd love them. And but I'd get fed up with it because they're also stupid. Anyway, up there on Planet Zog, 27,800. That's not Planet Zog with those contracts. We might well get to there. It's just that's tomorrow. And it's tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow. So beyond that, eeks yourself. Wasn't it yourself? $35, $40. $50. I mean, it's not like it's impossible. GameStop has had many days it's made percentage moves that could take it there. Many of them. Not many compared to the amount of days that there have been. But, you know, I don't know, how long has Planet Zog been around? A couple of weeks is what I feel like. I feel like everyone there was born 2 weeks ago. So maybe actually, you know, it's a ratio of 14. I need to stop talking maths. So here we have GameStop and these highs. Yeah, this is important. Resistance level and prices on a search for resistance. So all these levels are also resistance levels. So like I said, 28.69 and 30 spot 5 and then 30 and then 30. 20. Yeah, fuck that level, right? I can't be bothered. You have to remember these numbers too. 28.69 and then 30 spot 5 and then 33 spot 69. Oh yeah, I love that one. Let's go there, Spotter. Anyway, it's going to be really, really tough to break above 27 spot 47. Like, it's going to be really, really tough. Really tough. So that's where all eyes are. After it does all of that, right? After it does all of that, it'll just go straight to wherever price would intersect with this downward sloping diagonal, which will depend upon the x-axis, how long it takes. And any good chef will tell you, no they don't, because I came up with this phrase too, even though I'm not a chef, because I just add value to everything in the world. Oh my god, this guy, how good is he? Very good, amazing. Chefs. Yeah, I'll say this to chefs and they're like, that's a good one, I'm going to use that. And I'm like, you do it, because I've spoken on the internet and said this phrase and they'll all know even you're copying me. And so just go, I dare you, is that time is one of the ingredients in any good dish. And that would be a good dish. So time, that's a big ingredient, right? So you're going to have to season it with a lot of thyme. And I don't mean like actual THYME, because that shit's disgusting. Don't people that put that shit on my food. James Hop, 25.81. What's the other questions? Is there more questions? I love the questions, especially the ones that come with money attached. Did I mention that? Okay, outcrop, checking your passports, giving you a good injection. Are you here? Okay, here's your injection. Okay, outcrop with the directions on how to get there as well. My god. Okay, outcrop's putting in the value today. You lucky people. You people are very lucky, lucky people. Lovely tables they are. They're so lovely. Yay. Probably, Rocky. Am I right? Rocky, have you seen my new emojis? Do you want some? I can get you some. I've got emoji hookup. I've got emoji hookup. It's me right enough, but I've got it. I've got that hookup. Emoji hookup trade spotting. Tao gives birth to all beings, nourishes them, maintains them, cares for them. Holy shit, this Tao thing's expensive. Takes them back to itself. Well, that's priceless. Creating without possessing. My god, how charitable. Acting without expecting. Wow, how generous. Guiding without interfering. Oh my god, that's not me, I interfere. I'm desperately trying to interfere in your brain. Some people think I'm just joking and that it's all a big humorous event, but the genesis of it is to make a difference in your brain. Hey, there's some other good messages. Hey, they're good, aren't they, Rocky? What about the huge fanny? It's insanely good, isn't it? I have to say I spent a long time over that one. Hey, the Rocky Outcrop Discord. The Rocky Outcrop Discord. What do you like that one, Rocky? I did that one thinking you'd like that one. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Oh, it's nice. It really is. I also thought, like, you know, there's a color scheme, and I was imagining sentences you'd speak with emojis. So, like, you'd be a huge fanny if you weren't on the Rocky Outcrop Discord. And all those emojis that would express that sentence, they all match in their color theme on a color wheel. It's beautiful. I know. What? What? Really? Yes, really? You need these guiding principles to come up with a good design, innit? Right? That's what design is. Rules. It's rules, not your imagination, you big dum-dums. Oh, but you've got such a good imagination. It's the stupidest sentence ever said. Everyone has a good imagination. It's about who's got rules with regards to their imagination, so that which it produces is good. Duh. Duh. Hey, look at that one, by the way. That's an Aperta. I want one of those. Why has no one got me one of these yet? I'm annoyed. Anything is possible. I watched GME drop $178 less than 30 minutes years ago. That was fun. Wow, look at that emoji. Hey, look at that emoji. It's insanely good. Thanks for using it, Eric. I appreciate that use of that emoji. I'm sure everyone's reading it and then sees that emoji and they're like, oh, that sentence is art. These sentences are artful now. This is what YouTube emojis should have been. This is what they were born to be. I mean, well, there also should be GIFs. In which case, can you imagine how good my emojis would be if I could GIF them? If you could let me GIF them. YouTube is really stupid. Not YouTube, the platform. It's fantastic. YouTube, the people. Yeah. And if you're watching right now, why are you such a big dum-dums, YouTube? Make you emojis GIFs. What are you afraid of? It's the secret backdoor into YouTube is that you make a channel membership emoji and it's a GIF and it opens up their data. All their data on our algorithm, and now they've been suppressing TraceBot and Rocky Outcrop all these years. You bust it wide open. Like the Spiffing Brit. What an amazing chap he is. I love the Spiffing Brit. He's so good. He's so amazing. John Jim, don't stress it. I want the Spiffing Brit to join our community somehow. Spiffing Brit, if you're ever aware of the potential in this meme stock Lisbon, it's at incredible lows. This is where look, Lisbon, look, Spiffing Brit, right? Spiffing Brit. This is for the Spiffing Brit. Clip it for the Spiffing Brit. He loves great YouTube channels. This is one of them, Spiffer. So we're looking at this, right? I'll put it on the 30-minute time frame, right? And no, I'll go over here because that's where all the secrets are, and I'll go to the 30-minute time frame. Then that's because I'll show you Spiffing Brit. I'm not telling anyone else. There's been this downward sloping resistance that caused top of price, and you've got this Gartley harmonic at the bottom. That's a reversal formation. Price action's got to the entry point. The stop loss is beyond the previous X, and when it starts exploding, it's going to go up, and it's going to go all these parts of my logo, right? Which themselves are like, I mean, I don't want to give away every secret, but if you watch, you'll know, right? We call them fibs, but they do not lie. And there's important cross-section in that logo. There's also an interesting time pointed out in that, like actual point in time when shit will happen. People don't do that because it's not possible. Yet here it is being done. For you, Spiffing Bit, it's for you. So check out the channel, Spiffing Bit. Same way you break shit and laugh about it, I'm out here breaking the markets. I'm destroying price. Although I'm not. I'm destroying expectations of price because bing bong, the price is wrong. Thank you very much for watching, Spiffing Bit. Love all your stuff. Brilliant. Somebody clip that and send it to the legend. Anyway, you guys you're not allowed to see that. This is Lipson. Here, this is all you're allowed to see. The depth, dark, what could happen. What's GameStop doing? It's a 25 plus 73. That's interesting. Let's go into the 15-second time frame. 15 seconds, really, Spot? Yes, really. So why don't you draw anything, Spot? I've already done all the drawings. It's a really good update on what's going to happen with GameStop price action. It's the video I did. The GameStop video I did just before this video. Not just before. It was a couple of days ago. But it was what GameStop absolutely has to do. So if you're wondering, like, what does GameStop have to do and where's it going? That video speaks to those facts. Or my presupposition of those facts. What with them being projected and ambiguous. And part of, price, which itself, future price, right? It's a 5-dimensional probability space and that quantum wave has not yet collapsed. It hasn't collapsed, but I'm there. Living in the double slit experiment. Yes, it's me, Sputter, the man from the wave. What else was the questions? I'm better with questions. When was the vertical line on Lisbon? Tomorrow the 28th? Look, kitties never die. Is your name the Spiffing Brit? No, it isn't the Spiffing Brit, so stop asking me that. Tracepoint, how are you going to make all these new emojis and there is still no clip that emoji? Oh my god, tell me you're a big silly Billy without telling me you're a big silly Billy. What do you think the Tracebot and Oscar trophy emoji is? Behind a cinema curtain. With the clipboard top. It's a snap board. Luke Spears knows what I'm talking about. GME calls the resistance at 25 spot 33 and the support at 24 spot 30. Yeah, that's to the penny. Nobody else can do what I can do. It's really good because it makes me lots of money. It's really good for me at the minute because I'm making lots of money when I previously got... Real life came out of nowhere. Stupid real life. Nothing to do with trading. Real life came out of nowhere. It's like, I demand hundreds of thousands of pounds off you. And I was like, no, you can't have it. And it was like, well, I'm real life and everything. So I had to oblige it. Against my best wishes, but in my best interests. I had to oblige it. Which is why you find me here in my dad's house. In my dad's house. Well, my house changes. Where is this one? I know it was a time fib, lol. How did you know that? Somebody, we've got a mole. Shit, guys, lockdown protocol. We've got a mole. Red mole. We've got a mole. Code red. Devin, how are you doing? What platform would you recommend trading lip spin options? I wouldn't. Don't trade lips in full spot. Never mind options, you bonkers lunatic. Maybe someone like me would use IBKR, and they'd be trading lip spin options, and they'd be buying only fucking. Look, right, it's not financial advice, but all of the $2 calls have gone. All of the $3 calls have nearly fucking gone. And there's only $4, $5, $6 calls. The thing's trading at half a fucking cent, more or less. He's just bought all of the calls up. You know, he's just bought all of the calls up. So, top tip, right, and it's not a tip, don't do it at all. But if you were to do it, which you shouldn't, and definitely shouldn't be buying options, then buy the in-the-money strikes. It's cheap as chips, you bloody idiot. It's as the price out here at the minute, right? It's as the price on the option chain. Because the underlying is so cheap. So you'd be buying in-the-money calls. They still go up in value, you bloody lunatics. You know what I mean? It's all asymmetric return there. And just buy the shares, for God's sake. Like, they cost nothing. $69. Cost nothing at the minute. And, you know, don't do that either, right? Don't, really, truly, honestly, don't do that. You big dum-dums, don't be buying Lipson. What you like, you lunatics. It's mine. It's mine. In the world of AI, I demand to speak to a live person. Yeah, live person is the best, man. It's the best. I know something from doing my research about live person that maybe Owl knows, I'm not sure. But nobody else knows. And if Owl is like, you know, that story of Jekyll and Hyde. Anyway, enough about that, right? You know, and that was about... Anyway, so enough about that. So if Owl might know, it's very difficult to speak to the other side of your consciousness, though. You need, like, deep meditation and shit. So... And he's a human being and not the other side of my conscience. So there you go, Gary. You know, you don't know enough in sharp, Gary. So seriously, Gary, sharp, and hit the like button. And so nobody else knows it, and I know it. I know it. I know it from my research. I know it from my research. That's exactly why I asked. Yes. So. Well, you're not going to find a new broker that's got a cheaper option chain. Ain't the way it works. The options are written, and the designated market maker is GTS, and they're trading against everybody with algorithms, and those algorithms are based on the way I know how to trade, and so I can defeat them. Yay! Kitties never die. Thank you for the quick answer. Freaking legend. Kitties helping people out. I have some 50 cents for October with a nice cost basis. Haha. Yum, nice cost basis. Yum, nice cost basis. Nearly as nice as peri chicken legs. A nice cost basis. Some peri sauce. What could go wrong? Lyle knows too much. He knows too much. He needs to be sedated. Live person patented technology to upload human consciousness to the cloud. To the cloud! Cloud and beyond! Live person's got billions and billions and billions of customer interactions. Conversational AI is just not a big enough term to properly count for the monetary value in those conversations. How much did people pay for Reddit? Some fucking stupid ass shit. I made a video on Reddit which is amazing. It's called They Torture Us Down Here. And it's good because I've got contextual information what it's like to be a highly visible profile on Reddit where you contribute to the bottom line. It's relative statistic. My contribution to Reddit's bottom line is so much bigger than any of yours, right? So much bigger because you guys interact with me on there, right? Now, don't give me a hard time for pointing out that metric. The exploitation is Reddit's, and it's of all of us, but mostly me. And yeah, it's called They Torture Us Down Here. It also calls price action to the fucking penny and is amazing. And it's got brilliant memes in it. And nobody does it like trade spotting. But I would trade it. I fucking hate the bastards. You know, the fucking bastards. The bastards, man. They torture us down there. Anyway, you can watch it. You'd love it. What was the question? Yeah, live person. Got billions and billions and billions and billions of customer conversations. And their customer conversations about buying shit. Or worse, things that led to people leaving the business and not being a customer anymore. Or better yet, they've got things that are conversations with experts. Do you even know about LivePerson subsidiaries? Do you even know? Do you even know? If you're on the paid side of Discord, you would. You'd not only that, you'd have an assessment of the nature of that merger or acquisition. If it was an add-on, for example, and if you don't know what that means, god damn it, it's simple goddamn English. Or, you know, the date and cost and the business purpose and the impact it had with regards to other aspects of LivePerson's business, the qualities it added, how that impacted the total addressable market, what a total addressable market is, what the geographical differences are between every one, you know, why particular acquisitions would help create particular advantages in specific geographics, which would lead to increase in the most lucrative total addressable markets, and all of that, you know, why it would be respecting the localized culture to get the best bang for your buck. If you don't know all that, join the paid side of Discord and get on the Lisbon thread and read it, and you'll learn it, and you'll learn it. You'll learn it. Or you'll know it, you won't learn it because it's tough stuff to learn. What's some of the best possible price of Lisbon share price to squeeze? $69. So what do you mean possible? What does possible mean? It's not financial advice. It's going to $69. And it's not financial advice. Who cares about other targets? One of them's 69. Who gives a shit about other ones? It's like what's an exit strategy? Well, $69, right? Is an exit strategy. $69. It's real. It's here. You don't have to hold it forever if you don't want to. I probably will. Big chunks of it. But like, you know, along with all of these interesting fundamental analysis, like I've completing a deep value analysis of the thing, and I've learned lots about it, and it's quite obvious that I'm head over heels in love with the thing. So, you know, because I've called loads of price movements on loads of charts, and I could do it on 50,000 of them right now. Oh no, 20 people have left. Oh no, I have to go and pick the kiddies up from the park. $69. Hi kiddies, hi! I want Kenny G to personally buy my shares while he's on his knees. That is graphic. That is so graphic. Kenny G plays the sax. I think you're talking about the other Kenny G, whose name has now been appropriated. Hey. Hi Jamie, do you have a video that explains what is LPSN and fundamentals of LivePerson? I remember you were telling lots of cool people joined LPSN, like former CEO of VMware, CEO, and I am not, if I'm not mistaken, CEO. We've also got one of the greatest salespeople in the world in Hogan. We call her Hulk Hogan because she lifts up every company she breathes on. She is amazing, like absolutely amazing. She's like, you know, if you like people who sell shit, you'll love her. If you like people who are like intelligent, you'll be like worshipping at the altar of a Hogan, saleswoman of extraordinaire, and like, man, she's got everything. She's like if the T1000 was like the prototype. She's like that. She's amazing. She's a total weapon, and she came on board after I had been looking at LivePerson and liked LivePerson and was interested in LivePerson, and then she joined and I was like, fucking boom. So you probably heard about LivePerson before she joined if you're watching this channel. Most people here watch on the regular have heard about it before then. She's absolutely amazing. What was the question? Do I have a video on it? Yeah, I've got loads of videos. Man. Loads of videos. I had to tell you why LivePerson's good. I've told everybody why it's amazing. And, but what you want to do is you want to join the paid side of Discord and get on that thread. You want to get it there. It's not like I'm marketing here. I'm not. I'm saying, like, I'm not going to put that information out there so that some fucking knob can just, like, make a YouTube video with my world-class report, which takes like, you have to have experience of working for a fund manager and have him shout at you and get dribbled in his fucking saliva and smell his goddamn fucking breakfast and, like, you know if he was at home last night or not. You don't have to put up with that. You know, and I did, and you don't have to do it repeatedly while he's telling you to do something, which is complete a fundamental analysis, or like an accounting analysis, or a technical analysis of a company that he's thinking that you'll make an investment in. You haven't had to do that. And so, you know, it's horrible. It's horrible. So I'm gonna cry thinking about it. So it's horrible. So it's there. I didn't go through that so that I could put all that fucking information down and give somebody the foundations and the building blocks for making a YouTube video on it, so that they tell everybody in a couple of months' time, I was right about LivePSN. I was right about it. So just join it. But I love you guys, and I wish you had access, which is why I love the fact that you can get access by joining Rocky Corrupt's Discord, which yourself on the paid side is way amazing, way amazing, and comes with its own features and benefits, which will improve your life as a trader, and you should be doing that already. And if you haven't done that at this stage, I mean, we're a couple of months into this GameStop exploding, and you know all about LivePSN, and it costs 50 cents, and you're out, 60 cents, whatever, and you're out here not on the paid side of Discord. And what's wrong with you? Look, GameStop's moving. Ding, bing, 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 bing. Not recovery yet by any standard. This needs a recovery? No, it doesn't. Early bull flag, did you see? We did talk about what was going on here. You're saying this bull flag. I mean, we already measured all this out and have the lines from the bull flag. Look, there's the flag as it was. The measured move, when it broke it, took you to the resistance level at the peak here, breakout. Looks like you're going to get this measured move. We already did all that. Come on, we already did that. If anyone's out here talking about the early looks like a bull flag on social media, they watched that video, and so, you know, you come back here and you ask me if that's what it is. It's like when you put your recycling in the bin, and then instead of like it getting taken to some recycling factory where they pretend to recycle it, they just like drive around a bit and then post it back through your fucking letterbox. That's what it's like. Letterboxes, you call them mailboxes out there in America. Out there in America. Wow. America. Where you name things. You name things differently, even though you use the same language, and we already had the names, but you come up with new ones. You come up with new names. You want your own name. I want my own name for a letterbox. It's not good enough. I'm going to call it mailbox instead. We'll keep it like big and dramatic, like that. Big and dramatic. What causes the big candles to spike? Alright, Rapid Gamer Shorts. Me being in the kitchen. Yeah, it's a dog. It's a dog. Is it a dog? Is it a plane? Yeah, it's a dog. It's a dog, yes. I think you're taking a pretty narcissistic view on the letterbox, mate. Nah, JVD. I'm not. It wasn't me that invented the letterbox name either. I was born into these letterboxes. Literally through one. Delivered through one. It was a tremendously thrilling experience. And you can relive the thrill of your own conception by being a good trader. What does that even mean? Well, it's a quote from a famous poem that TraceBotting often talks about, but nobody notices, because everything I do that's a meme or hidden in a joke or slightly obfuscated by humorous intelligence, people just fucking miss. They do sense that it's there, that's why they keep coming back, but they don't see it, spot it, and learn from it as much. And what does it mean to relive the thrill of your own conception? Is it that you would love the idea of slithering wet and sloppy out of your mum through the letterbox into your hallway or vestibule floor? No, that's not fun. It's that you're at an age where you don't understand the seriousness of the human condition, and you haven't yet been scared to death by the fact that you're going to die alone on your own. So not only will trading make you rich, it also takes you back to that period of youthful energy, that exuberance of life, where you can properly experience how fun it is to be alive again by trading. Oh my god! Clip that! Clip that! Clip that! Yes! Nobody does it better. A dog emoji was supposed to be on June the 27th. What the fuck? What da 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 fails to deliver? Right? It's prog rock. Those failed delivers are prog rock. Roaring Kitty tweet me. A Roaring Kitty has tweeted. Everybody, shut up and sit down. We've got a Roaring Kitty tweet. We've got a Roaring Kitty tweet. Everybody, shut up and sit down. We know he likes to watch us watching his tweets. Because why wouldn't he? I mean, that'd be the one thing he'd look forward to. Right? Nobody would enjoy anything more than this experience, watching other people have a good time. Right? It's brilliant. It's brilliant because you don't worry about them dying. You love their happiness, though. You know, if you're a kinetic empath, which he clearly fucking is. Anyway, right, I'll leave enough of that. I'm going to look at his tweet now. Shut up, I'm going to look at it. You can just shut up, I'm going to look at it. Ding, da, ding, 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 ding. You're not allowed to go and look at it. I'm looking at it in a second. Shut up already. Stay here. You only have to come back and watch the advert. Stay here. Trade spotting. Trade spotting. Couldn't wait to get into the house and listen to this stream. Jen, you're brilliant. Anyway, where's Mr. Kitties? What have you tweeted? Ding, ding, ding. Roar? Does Roar get it? It does. Roar gets it. Obviously, it should get it. It's a dog emoji. Guys, it's a dog emoji. Do you want to see it with your own eyes? Suppose I could show you it with my computer. Bing boing. There it is. It's that. That is the tweet. I like the doggy emoji. It's just talking about how it makes use of the golden ratio, innit? I was also looking to that direction because that's the direction price goes, right? You've got extra smileys within the smileys, and all of this makes very good use of the golden ratio. Okay, so you've seen it now. You feel free to speculate on what it means while I put it beside price. Oh my god, it's going to the 1618. Oh my god. Here goes price to the 1618. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bing, 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 bong. You know, price could just collapse from here, and you could get a test to 24 spot 73 again, and then you'd have a harmonic, and then that'd be all right. Oh my god, how does he just look and do that? How does he do it? It's like that dog. Is the dog still in? No, the dog will be in a weird place now, won't he? Yeah, the dog's now not in the place that I intended him to be. I'll just stick him there. Or actually, I'll stick him up here. No, I'll stick him here so that you can feel like you're with him. No, you guys are over here, aren't you? Okay, we're just dumping it here. Stay. Some people think that's funny. Bing, 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 bing. Did you see my Chewy TA? Did you see my Chewy entry? Do you want to see it just to annoy you and make you jealous? It'll really piss you off. Bing, 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 spotter, what are you doing to me? Not now, oh, you generated the low, spotter. You generated the goddamn low. She's fucking flying up 15% there. You generated a very low, spotter. What, is it not on this chart? Okay, right, back here. Close your eyes, everybody. Stop looking at that. Stop looking at that. It's for spiffing Brit. Bling, but bling, 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 but bling, bling. Here's Trace Button. Here's a Trace Button entry. Look, on Chewy. If you don't believe me, ask Lucas. Like, if you don't believe me, you're an idiot. Look, the drawings are all there. Look, there's a Trace Button entry. 1476. A day. Oh my god. Oh, look, price went and started going down again when I said it could go down. I should have been careful not to say that, but I did. Oh shit, look. Oh shit. Is that because I instantly interpreted? Oh my god. Oh my god. So GameStop hemorrhaging value at the minute. The market cap is dropping by the millions and millions of dollars. And if you're a big fan of fundamental analysis, you'll obviously agree that means that the company has just done something absolutely awful to be worth millions and millions of dollars less than it was seconds ago. Which would be like, only a terrible executive could do that. So if you've got any belief in fundamental analysis, then you clearly hate the board. In which case, why do you hate the board so much, you big shill? Why are you such a big stupid shill? Why do you hate the board so much? Eh? Why? Shut up! Oh look, Lipspin, it's up again. Lipsin Price, why are you so beautiful? Why are you so amazing and beautiful? 8.63%, whereas GameStop's only up 4%, so obviously, you know, if you're into your comparative analysis and whatnot, you'll say Lipsin's twice as good. It's at least twice as good today. Boom, boom, boom. By the way, the memes on my channel far exceed the memes on any other channel, right? It doesn't matter how much you love anybody on any other channel. The memes on my channel are better, so to suggest that my memes aren't original, or this channel's memes aren't original, or Owl isn't the greatest meme maker in the history of memes, is to call yourself stupid. You know, and if you call yourself stupid in the comments on one of my videos, don't be surprised if lots of other people come along and say, wow, you're so stupid. Or, wow, that's amazing, I never knew people could be this stupid. Or, Trace Button was right, there are stupid people in every 6 meters. There isn't a radius I can get out of the... Right, no, there is no greater radius where I can escape the stupidity. Bing, bing, bing. But how come you're so good? How is it? How do you do it? How do you do it? Take course, join Discord. Stop being a fanny. Right, back to the chat box. Bing, bing, people are up in the profit. People are up and in the profit. GME is extremely smart and handsome and dreamy and funny and sexy and amazing. You're right, Kevin Hart, it's so true. All those things are true. Reached the top and had to stop. That's what's bothering me. Oh! Trace Button! How do you do it? Trace Button! You can escape to the kitchen. I could, Karen. I'll escape to the kitchen in there at 24.73. Took profit too early on Chewy. Oh my god, Connor Milligan. Oh my god, you took profit too early. You haven't taken the course. People who take the course don't take profit too early because they know how to take profit. They know how to take profit properly and they know how to execute on entry and an exit. Connor Milligan, take the course, you silly Billy. Take course, you silly Billy. There's also drills, you know, drills, trading drills. What does that mean? Take the course to find out what it is. Midnight KE account looks like it's just an account trying to gain followers. Nothing to do with the GameStop. Oh my god, you're kidding me. No, really? Oh my god, no way. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Let's have, I mean, I'm not sure if this is confirmed information yet, but let's have a poll in the chat box. In the chat box. We're having a poll. Look at you guys. Whoa, look how fast you are. The velocity in chat box is insane. Look at that. Oh my god, this is a highlight show. If you're watching now, you're getting the highlights of everything that happened earlier. Why is that showing the Lipson screen behind me? I've not got the Lipson screen on, but it's showing me it there. As if that's what's happening. Is that not this stream? No, it is. Oh, it's not updated. Oh, but it's updated to the Discord. But I've not got the Discord on. I've not got the Discord on. Look at these stats. 1,405 views. How many likes have we got? Bear with me, I'm blind. 207. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's not good enough, like. 25 new members. They're amazing. Those people are amazing. TRB profits again and now flowing into Lisbon. $100 treats me well. He's a goddamn genius. How do I like it? Why won't it fucking let me like it? I did love it. I want to like it. Why can I not like that? YouTube stupid. YouTube stupid. Everybody else like that comment for me, please. I can't like it, and I want it to look like everybody liked it because everybody should. Thank you very much, BMJ. Look at him. He's making money as we watch the video. Putting it in other things are going to make him for more money. Yeah. Not financial advice. It's financial expertise from Mr. Baba Majama. It's not just trading either. He's getting better in all things. He's totally crushing it. Why does the Lisbon chat keep showing up on my screen? On this, you guys are looking at the GameStop screen. Please confirm that for me because the video is YouTube's showing me. Isn't he that? Oh, it's at the start of this video. Show me at the start of this video. I don't even care to catch up. Yeah, you've got it right. You got it there. Awesome. So you can see all sorts of amazing shit. Maybe hinting GME do share back with a tweet. What timeline is this? It's a pretty good timeline, isn't it? It's a good one. It's the one that certain people have made it possible for you to live in. I've seen that movie, The Adjustment Bureau. It's like that. A lot of hard work went into making this timeline possible. Infinite trade spottings. Oh my god, infinite trade spottings. Chewy soared 25% after Roaring Kitty tweet. Oh my god. People will blame that on him. They'll blame it on him. So they will. What are they like? Blaming stuff on him like that. Oh, 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 it's magic. No. Oh, I can move this properly. Oh, oh. I can move this now to be slightly better designed because I saw it there. Oh, I love that. GameStop. Oh, it managed to find support. Good on you, GameStop. Sideways price action. Sideways. I could get myself in the kitchen and fix this shit up, couldn't I? This Class B bullish divergence, so this is going to keep going and test 25, spot 86. Go through that support, that resistance line. Why are my lines so goddamn good? Bing bing bang bong, bing 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 bong. Rocky, what are your plans, Rocky? Do you have plans? Sir Rocky Star. Sir Rocky Star. The one and only. Do you have plans, Rocky Star? Questions. I'm bouncing off the questions. Soon Trade Spotting will post a live person and stocks will soar 420%. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, when Lisbon does its stuff, after that, everything I talk about will go bonkers. He's the British Roaring Kitty. Could say that, but I'm half Irish and the other half Scottish, so it's like he's the East Coast Roaring Kitty. He's the East Coast Roaring Kitty, but Roaring Kitty lives in Massachusetts, and I don't know my geography particularly well with regards to Roaring Kitty. Can you please move to the west coast of America so that people can call me the Roaring Kitty from the east? Can you do that, please? Because it's confusing otherwise. So can you please move to the west coast, Roaring Kitty? Accommodate me there, and then when the news says shit, it'll make sense. Billy Covington is prudent to have a trading plan before entering a trade, rather than making impulsive moves. Says vis-a-vis. Very good information there. It's gonna be sad when you have to hide from Ken Griffin like Roaring Kitty has to. Yes, but I've got wigs. So I'm all prepared. I just plop it on, you know. Be my brother Trevor spotting. Trevor Spotting. Yeah, I've got a stand-in guy to do it for me called Trevor Spotting. He's going to do it for me when I have to hide. Is there a wig emoji? Oh my god, we need a wig emoji. Oh my god, Karen. Karen with the wig emoji, that is such a good idea. That is such a good idea. Right. You guys chat among yourselves. I'll be back in a second. Hey, I've got more subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing, folks. Appreciate that. All these things really help the algorithm let other people know about trade spotting, which means even quicker hiding from those cameras with the wigs. With the wigs. I need more members to get. One of my emojis violates YouTube policies. Which one would that be? Maybe it's the Bitcoin one. Oh, I know which one it is. That's why no one used that one. Yeah, that definitely breaks the YouTube guide rules. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'm back. Well, my computer has some weird ass problem. 302 watching. Oh my goodness gracious me. And only 290 people liking. Oh my goodness me. That's nearly 100 people if you had to hit the like button. That would be amazing if you did. I see that as potential. You guys have a lot of potential. You could realize it in part by hitting the like button. I would appreciate it too. If you could, that would be appreciated. Appreciated very much. That's a live person, Sarah. That's a live person. Do you want that one to be slightly different? That's not the one that was banned, obviously. Live person just walks through any doors. Any doors? Yes, any. That's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Hold that center line on the RSI is very important. Then push it into the bullish control zone. Price will push to 26 bucks. Well, it'll get to 6 cents away from it. Can you do that maths? Oh look, live person went up some more. Oh, surprise. Oh, surprise. Live person's gone up in price. Surprise everyone. Look, computer, stop it already. I'm trying to do work here already. God damn it, computer. I need 40 more members to get one more emoji. Ow, oh, right. You got it. Add to replace yawn. Restricted one. Go on, Price, what are you waiting for? You held the center line, that's great. This is fine. Just go then already. Hate these moments where you already know you have to wait. Don't you hate it? Ugh. Okay then, we'll wait. In the meantime, we'll go over here. GameStop will go up in a bit to that 25.72 and then it'll push up to 25.94. In the meantime, LPSN. You have to have seen the memes or you wouldn't know why I'm saying that. Anyway. What else is looking good? Oh, Bitcoin, 62,000. Rocky was right again. There's an amazing video from Rocky on Bitcoin, which I really think everyone should watch. I'm going to share this only like less. It's like a super quick clip. I'm going to get the link here in the background and share it in the chat box because everyone should watch this, right? Because It helps you. It helps you. I'll put that on in the background so you can see it do its thing when I'm getting this link, which is when it will do it. There we go. There you go, everyone. Now I can get back to doing the work. It's only had 134 views, which is ridiculous. I mean, anyway. How did I get to where you guys are? Oh god, I have to go all the way through this. I finally found it. Karen M, welcome a fiend, you total legend. I arrived just in time to welcome Karen. Everybody welcome Karen, you total legend. Can't get all the way up the chat box anymore. I am at the dentist. I am at the dentist. I am at the dentist. And it's killing me because I know Tracebotting is dropping tidbits of knowledge all over the place. I am at the dentist. Tracebotting, what's your vaping in the evaporator? Vaping in the evaporator. Magnesium. Cyanide. Probably loads of frickin' carcinogenic crap. Tracebotting. Lisbon testing top of the send channel. I was really hoping for closer to 50 cents after the first when I can buy more. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both, mate. You and me both. I was really hoping the insurance company wouldn't deny liability for the thing I've been paying them for years and years and years when it went wrong, so that I didn't have to pay to fix my own house and cover the stupid price of the damage to the bar below. I was really hoping for that. I was really hoping for that, but instead they decided that it'd be horrible. It'd be a big horrible meanie and argue everything with me. Big horrible me, stupid insurance company. Tracebotting, yo, can you look at Lisbon option chain? Looking for an entry. An entry on the Ellipsin option chain. You shouldn't be doing that. Trading Lisbon's bad for your health. Stay away from that, yo. Woo! Now, having prefaced it with that important warning and pointing out again that it's not financial advice, what I would do is buy contracts that are in the money, which means 50 cents strike. I would buy the furthest possible away expiry, which means January next year, I think, because, you know, GTS. They halted it the other day. They know what's going to happen. They halted it the other day. So, you can see the price on GameStop is doing what I said, yes. So, they know what's happening. Anyway, so that's the answer, is that. That's the answer. That's the answer. Sahib. Welcome, Karen. I'm in Toronto, Canada. Is it true that everybody, vast majority, 9 out of 10 people that live in Canada live within like 10 miles of the American border? Is that true? I heard that was true. Open your eyes, welcome. I think she wants to speak to the manager. I'll get the manager. I'll just get the manager shortly, no worries. I mean, Toronto, nice, eh? Nice, eh? Could be worse, eh? I heard the property is really expensive over there at the minute. What do cats do when they see a dog? They run. Clear. I'm not sure if that's what he's getting at. But if you're joking, it's a humorous comment. I could sprint quickly into America. That means that you're a very fast runner. There's a tour on, and the woman's got a really loud voice. Oh my god, the Canadians are gathering at our borders. Yeah, and they'll be taking all your jobs soon. Because they can sell their house for so much. They just freaking sell a thing. Fuck this. Sell this goddamn thing. It's worth so much. And go to America, where houses are so cheap. Streets are paved with chicken burgers. A home is 2.5 million and a townhome is 1.2 million. More than 10 miles, but about 100%. Fucking hell. Hey. It's like they were all the real. A lot of Canadians, all like a lot of people would think like, oh, well, Canadians really want to be in America. But what actually is probably more likely is that people wanted to escape America, and as soon as they got across the border, they're like, oh, fuck, I'm not carrying this shit any further. I did it. I'm not carrying this shit. You can carry it. If we're going any further, you're carrying it. And everyone else is like, I'm not carrying it. This is perfectly adequate here. Let's stay here. And that's why, despite the fact that Canada's got like more land mass per capita than most countries in the world, if not every other country, it still costs so much for a bit of a land and a house. Because everybody in Canada is so lazy. But they are pioneers. They managed to escape. Congratulations. A 2-minute silent fast tea on stock Akabit and a 1 hour time frame. 2 minutes on a 1 hour time frame. Trace button, you think AMC will go bounce back up to 490 today? Quite possibly, Robert C. Bamja Shadow is what stock? ACB on a stock. ACB 1 hour. You just looking at that? I didn't mean to leave you looking at that. I meant to leave you looking at this. Over here. I'll come back to that. ACB. Oh, it's these guys. These guys. 1 hour. Oh, you've got your bullish divergence. You're pulling out the bearish control. That's supposed to be silent to you. Sorry. Is it a deep crab? Deep, deep crab. This is a deep crab. From downtown. Good trade this. Good trade this. Oh, Spotter, why did you do everything for them? You didn't do everything for me. I asked you to do something and you didn't do everything for me and you just made that guy lose his mind. Why did you do that, Spotter? What do you want? A 3-to-1 to make it work and then you can just follow it with... Just follow it with your... You can just follow that with your stop and profit. There you go, there's loads of money. GameStop! Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it! There's GameStop. What's it doing? Why doesn't he do that for GameStop? Oh god, that's gosh, God, why are you like? Look at all those future members. Look at all those grey names and future members. Fred F, Brawny, Elliot Smith, Marnie, Robert C, Stephen. Look at all those guys, all those future members we've got. You legends, yous. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. I've got a video on how to build a gamma ramp, and I use GameStop as an example. It's just an example, Gary, and it's a really interesting video. You should check it out if you like that. If you like that kind of thing. Oh, I wanted to post Rocky's stream here. This is a stream everyone should be checking out. Did I never get to it in the end? I don't think I did. I don't think I got to it in the end. I should have been posting this in the chat box. This is a video. I wouldn't mind if you left this video to watch this video. It's a very good video. How to trade, really. So if you saw what I just drew, and I don't want to know all that, I just want to know how to manage my risk to take the trade, then Rocky does it for you in this, which is a surprise. When I saw it, I was kind of surprised, but I also thought that's a helpful video for people. And it's a super quick clip too from his Bitcoin video. So not only will you learn how to trade Bitcoin really good, you'll learn how to trade anything with that simple guide on how to execute your trades. It's really, 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 really good. You should definitely watch it if you care about getting better at trading. It'll only take a few minutes. What does this post mean? Chewy related? What post is it? Oh, with the dog. Oh yeah, it's there on the screen so you can see it. What does it mean? This is for you guys to find out. I've already given my take on it. GME is time to put some money on it. $30 till end of June. Theodore Gates. Hello, my name is Theodore Gates. Mr. Gates. It's a volatile stock. It's a volatility play, the Miglo. It was a low cap. Open with a gap. Started that trending move. Went through a breakout. Searching for liquidity. When it gets enough of it, it'll come back down in a crushing descendo in price. A descendo. A crushing descendo. I invented a new word. A crushing descendo. That's 2 words. I invented it. I can stick as many words as I want together to come up with my word inventions. A crushing descendo. I mean, you get involved in that Miglo crap at your own peril. I'm not interested in it. It's a piece of shit. If you want to trade that way, it's easy, right? It's easy. What you do is you get a shitty scanner that talks about low market cap stocks that open with a gap, right? And then you too can be later liquidity for Barclays. Ding, da, ding, ding. I wouldn't recommend anyone trade that way. It's not sustainable. Means you trade lots of shit. Means you got really high attrition rate. It's also dead boring. So boring. It's starting over in Colorado. We're starting over. Matt Chibibin. Another future member. Look at all these amazing future members. $237 likes. Guys, our likes to view ratio is going down. How can that be? Do I need to remind you to hit like again or something? How can our views be going up proportionally higher than our likes? What with me reminding people to hit like? That doesn't make sense. That would then speak to the audience being more obstinate. We have a more obstinate audience than we did earlier. Question, how do I become a member? Just down there underneath the video, there's like a subscribe button. You can click it, or is there not a link in the description? You used to have links in the description. Oh, I streamlined the descriptions. I am getting it for you now, sir. I have gotten it, and now I'm returning. Now I have returned. I have one less like than when I left. I have one less like. Well, that person's a dum-dum. Now you've interacted with the like button. Anyway, you dig dum-dum. Oh, somebody made up for it. Just like that. It's ameliorated. And there's the link in it. Yay! I hope that helpful, poor people. CryptoLink said, Bitcoin clip of Rocky stream, what? And then I click the like when I get this meme. Click where? That seemed like a perfectly acceptable message. I don't understand. Why is CryptoLink not able to say that? That seems like one. CryptoLink's messages seem fine. Why have they all been deleted? I don't understand, but I definitely trust Lisa. But what happened? Blim 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 blim. It needs to close at 26.98 on July the 5th. Why? Why? Of course it does all the messages too. Oh my god. YouTube is so naff. YouTube is so naff. But then on the other hand, it does love to come down like a ton of bricks. It's a very traumatic experience. CryptoLink, thanks for being part of that moment there. I didn't see the objectionable messages. I didn't see the objectionable one. It's very dangerous, isn't it? You say one objectionable message and then all of the other things disappear. It's just the way it goes, I'm afraid. It's just the way it goes. Lisa's a boss. Lisa's a boss. Would you be willing to take a gander at Tesla? I just had a crazy squeeze run the other day. Stan A, it didn't have a crazy squeeze run. Don't be silly. Tricking me into looking at things, you big tricker. What are you talking about? I had a crazy squeeze run the other day. What? What planet are you on, mate? You have to be careful, right? Because there's the odd person who'll tell you that this is a crazy squeeze run. Mate, you're crazy? Oh my god, Tesla's going to $300, everybody. Oh my god, here's another. Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it. You better fucking be clipping these. I'm not joking you. You better be bloody well clipping these. Oh my god, it's going to $300, everybody. Oh my god, oh my god. Get that. Get Rocky Outcrop Flash. You could have seen that for yourself, and with lots of other stocks, if you were a paid side member of Rocket Outcrop's Discord, where you'd also get that indicator. Chase Button, stop talking to the paid side. No, you stop doing your job, you dum-dum, your shitty cheese sandwich factory job, and become a trader by getting that indicator and being on the paid side of Discord. Telling me to not do frickin'. Don't talk about your school, Chase Button. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about your school, Chase Button. Dums. You could even have that risk reward ratio way up stupid like, because it's Tesla, you could be all stupid about it. Still getting 5-1 on that thing. GameStop back in a second. So this thing goes to $299. Tesla to $299. Hopefully somebody clips that. Who asked me that so I can remember to not like you when you don't become a member or join? Stan! Pardon me, I meant squeezy as in squeeze like for hyperbole. Didn't mean to offend. It's okay, Stan, it doesn't offend me. What would offend me would be if you got really, really rich now from Tesla and didn't become a member. Then I'd be all upset and offended. Because money is my love language. So, you know, when I feel robbed, I feel like someone's broken my heart. You wouldn't break my heart, would you? My achy, breaky heart. Oh, there's a link to the Discord premium site. Does well from Lisa. Bam. I sold my Tesla at 160 to get some liquidity for GameStop. You guys are welcome every time I sell. Frozen Fears. He's over there in the chat box. After Moz, can you open up in GME store and let me be the store manager? Yeah. El Don Yobo, if you like. Oh wait, you're not a member. Are you a member of a Discord? Or if you're not a member of a Discord, I'm sorry, I can't. The man, it closes at $26.98 on July the 5th, then I keep my shares and we can write calls that are at $30 strike. Oh, that's why it must. Because your strike price is for some reason 26.97 or something. Oh no, because you've got a you've gone and bought when there was high implied volatility and didn't realize that was really speaking to the cost of premium you'd be paying rather than the probability of it working out. Because you watch some other silly YouTuber explain things without explaining them, just get hyped up and excited about something that actually was a bad sign. Oh my god. My god. The man. Maybe that's unfair. You know, maybe that's an unfair commentary. Maybe you didn't watch anybody else and you only tune in here. And that means you're a genius. And then you just bought when, you know, premium was high because it was. And so what strike are you looking for that makes you profitable? Or your break even on your options trade is when price closes at 26.98. What's your strike? Love Stars has some tinfoil, everybody. Are you ready for some tinfoil? Ryan Cohen sold $75 million directly to Chewy and screwed the shorts out of any covering. They are looking to eventually merge and compete with Amazon as an e-commerce mega giant. And and the way they're going to do that is by buying 75 million shares in GameStop. You think so your tinfoil is that what Chewy need to do to look more like Amazon is to buy 75 million shares in GameStop. That is right up there with the least good tinfoil I've ever heard, Love Stars. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board and come up with new tinfoil. I want new tinfoil. I'll give you 5 minutes and I want new tinfoil in the chat box. I love cheesecake. I should get a cheesecake job. I stick to shares because I'm regarded. Regarded is the word, Frozen Fears. Regarded. Probably autocorrect stopped you. And they can't afford a better typist than a meager casual trader. A meager beaver. Andy's crying. What did you do to Andy? I want new tinfoil. I do. In 5 minutes. Clock is ticking. The share price of Chewy's share buyback is to the cent the same as the share price in the second at the market offering of GameStop. Right, but that's not tinfoil, that's just like fact. That's just like a coincidence. You know, that's a coincidence. Like, for example, right? For example, and this is quite fascinating. This is where the the viewers and the membership goes up loads, right? When I tell you this truth, that my mum was visiting the Black Forest in Bavaria with her brother Kieran when Kieran was still with us, and she talked about this conversation they had where he was explaining that coincidences happen all the time. Like, for example, listen to this song that was on at breakfast over the radio as they were eating their desayuno that morning. And they went, and he said, this song, it'll be on later today and you'll think it's a coincidence. And then it would be a coincidence, but there'll be reasons for that coincidence. But to us, it'll seem like a coincidence. And then they went for a hike up a little hill. And as they were first about to cross the hill, this moped drove past with music on. And at that point, mopeds and like Beats stereo shit and, you know, portable speakers and Bluetooth and that wasn't as big of a deal because my mum's other brother, John, who took Bluetooth to market, he hadn't done it yet. So it wasn't a big thing, certainly not in scooters. And I don't know how many scooters are in Bavaria, but this one drove past and it was playing the same song. And then they went up the hill, and then somebody was coming down the hill past them, and they were also playing that song. And it was like, wow, this is amazing. The coincidences like this are amazing. And it's true, they're pretty amazing coincidences. And then Mum came back and she was like, this funny thing happened, and she told us about it. And then I thought about this all day because it was such a big revelation to me. And that guy Gabriel, who I was talking about earlier, not the chap in the chat box, lovely man that he is, it was the one in Ireland. It was really good at football. And I said to him, this story of this song. And as I was telling him, Mambo Number 5 was on, right? And I was like, Mambo Number 5, this is that song that I love so much because it came out when I was on Spain. And I love Spain. And, you know, we were all drinking gin and juice around the corner at the time, so it was great. You know, it was brilliant. And so also really easy to learn the lyrics to, which are very, very, very good. It's an exceptionally well written song. The lyric writing is incredible. Guy's a total genius. And so I was telling Gaby about this, and that song was on. And then we went to the pub, and it broke. The CD the guy was playing broke Mambo Number 5, and it would go back and it would play Mambo Number 5, and it was just cycling on like minutes of Mambo Number 5 over and over and over. And because the kickback wasn't too unusual, people at the bar that were working, they didn't notice, but me and Gaby did, and we were like, wow, that's an amazing coincidence that we said that, you told me that story, that song was that happened. And then we went back to his place, and because that's where I would stay because it was far too far away from my house, and we finished at like 4 in the morning. And he had this really annoying habit where he wanted to listen to music while he went to sleep on the radio. So he put on the radio, right? He put on the radio, and what song came up? Mambo Number 5. And this was years after it came out. Crazy coincidences. But it didn't mean that Chewy were buying GameStop to be Amazon. It didn't mean that. That's an amazing coincidence, isn't it? It's an amazing coincidence. And we've got more people viewing. We've got 35 million people viewing now because I told them about that coincidental story. This is amazing. I'm Banker. One time I had a coworker ask a client, how long have you been regarded, when she meant to say retired? And he replied, none. I'm his coworker. I'm still here. I've not been retired. Frozen Fears tinfoil that GameStop will make a state-of-the-art gaming console that will take over the PS5 and Xboxes. That's not tinfoil. Yo, that's just an idea. That's just an idea. Brutal, said Banana Fridge. That's what it's like, brutal. It was. It wasn't Every Day by Buddy Holly. No, it wasn't. That would be even worse, though. If it was starting to do that, I would start to think it was really lips in loop again. The lady was so regarded she didn't even notice. Oh my god. That sounds like an awkward coincidence. Good afternoon. It was great. A little bit of lips in by my side. A little bit of lips in all night long. Mandy, that's what it's like to buy tinfoil from the dollar store. Yes, you get in it. You try to unwrap it and you're like, oh, they've super glued every bit of it shut. These are all really good ideas, but what's the tinfoil part of it? You know, the tinfoil has to be that you're taking these unrelated events, pulling them all together. They've got some strange coincidence involved that allows you to say, this is my idea, based on these crazy things. And then we can all enjoy that. That's what tinfoil is. It's not just a good idea, like that a good idea just saw Jetbox there. Where was it? It was a good idea about teaming up with Nintendo to have a streaming platform. Or, you know, GameStop's main, you know, because Ryan Cohen went to Japan, right, and he met with the guys that run Nintendo and yada yada yada, and they can stick it all together and make it tinfoil, right? That works a little bit, but it's also a good idea. So the problem with the idea that it makes it not so great is that GameStop's main benefit they can give to people is shelf space. Oh, look at GameStop. Why are you not being good, GameStop? Why are you being... Ooh. It's okay, we've got some lines there. Woo! Woo-wee! To be honest, it should actually come back down here to 24 spot 40s. So 24 spot 74. Or 24 spot 70 something. 2, 3. That's what it should actually do. The sooner it does it, the more dramatic and fun it'll be. Bump, bump. Okay. Time is 2 hours till market close. Currently 250 viewers, according to that screen. Don't know if I believe that screen though. I clicked on the listings in the corner of my screen like I wanted, but I forgot what to do next, so I bought some. That's just very dangerous. That's very, very dangerous. 259 likes. Wow. 60 likes. Wow. Wow. Chat rate 2 messages a minute. You guys don't know how to use the like button, obviously. Right, I'm going to come back for market hour, for power hour, and I'm going to make a video that starts at 5 to power hour and finishes at 5 past power hour. And everyone's going to have a great time. They're going to use all the emojis. In the meantime, you're going to be able to make clips of those things that I said clip it at. They were brilliant. And you'll be able to share them. That'll be great. We'll all have a great time. Other people will see them. We'll all love them together, right? And I'll be back for power hour. Okay? Got that? Happy with that? Yep. I'm happy with that. No, I've told you the price that it'll go to in the meantime, so we're all okay with that. CryptoLink managing to do do it without the hard R there. Without the hard R. I think that's the cut-off thing. I think that's the cut-off in the socially not acceptable, socially acceptable spellings. I think so. Some roast beans too. Too. Although I don't know what is or isn't socially acceptable. I know that some things are like definitely not socially acceptable, but I haven't able to say like these things are socially acceptable because they're not from from my community. So, I mean, like me being me and not black. So this should be an easy conversation, right? This should be an easy conversation. So, I don't know if saying it the way CryptoLink said it is acceptable or not, but if he's black, then he might know, and other people would know. And but I know what isn't acceptable. So I mean, you could tell me. Some is wrong. What's wrong, Marcus? Oh, Marcus is a member. Bing bong, legend. That was recent. That was the other day there. What should I comment? I can't think for myself. Wait, you're not black. I need to fix my screen. Yes, fix it up. Get it right fixed up, you big silly Billy. Crazy cat. Oh look, there he is, hiding. Is that the troll in the? That's the troll. That's the troll there. There's also the wig emoji. Have you seen it? Make sure you get your good use of that wig emoji. We did it especially for you. I was gifted by a legend. We'll renew and become a legend anew. 220 comments. That'd be amazing. Ask for everyone to comment. We'll have 220 comments. Oh my god! I hope everyone comments then, because then we'll have 220 comments. Yes, I wear wigs. Does the comment have to be relevant at all? It can be relevant to trading, just anywhere in the general planet trading land. Or from Planet Zog. God Candle's coming. Colin, you're just out of bed there, Colin. You're just out of bed. So I'll be back for Power Hour. Power Hour. I mentioned Lisbon. You can mention Lisbon, you can mention GME, or you can shill whatever you want. Shill your coin, shill your favourite coins. Shill the bloody hell out of it. Shill the hell out of your favourite stock. Cheers, Luke. Cheers, Luke. Legend. Thank you, Luke. Fucking legend. This is embarrassing, but I've never commented on a YouTube channel video before. How do I do it? You scroll down underneath the video and there's like a little space with loads of messages. Sometimes you have to click the more button because YouTube loves sticking like adverts everywhere and video recommendations everywhere. What with it being a video platform supported by advertising, so that's understandable. What you want to do is you want to scroll down to below yon video there. Scroll down below it and then comment. There's a little box that you can type shit in, and then there's a little send button where you push, and then your comment will magically appear under the video. It's amazing. If you do that, it's great. You don't have to use hashtags, I discovered. It makes no difference if you use the hash. Literally no difference at all. So you don't have to. We should make a traceable meme coin and retire after it goes to 0. Haha, because you're going to shorter it, or because you'll be retiring all poor sad boy. Poor sad boy. Who gets comment 69? Exactly, who gets it? Who's going to get comment 69, you lucky 69 person? Right, so the sooner to go, the sooner I can get back, because I have to eat stuff, and I have to check what the building people did to my house. Did they destroy it, or does it still work? Does it still work? Today was a big day in the building people thing. You know when you're excited to see what they did, but you're not excited enough to stay there and watch them do it? It's like that. Hey, saying Keith Ass, how you doing, good friend, good buddy? Sent me a big package, a huge box of ramen. They were nearly all spicy ramen. I think I ate 6 chicken ones that day. GME to 69. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. We could comment that if you'd like. I think you're getting ready for practicing the commenting. You're practicing. Okay, so if we get one more like, we'll have had 269 likes. That'd be a good point to reach. Pet stocks surge following Roaring Kitty's tweet. Yeah, that just drove up all pet stocks. All pet stocks go absolutely bonkers because Roaring Kitty tweeted a cartoon picture of a dog. Hmm. Hmm. So GameStop, ideally we'll see it down here at 24.88 or in around here at 24.74 for the start of Power Hour. Oh, what a horrible noise. What the hell was that? 269. We did it, folks. We did it. Okay. Come back here in 45 minutes and we'll close out with some exciting price